Mother of four, Corneisha Butler was murdered on November 16, 2022, by her enraged ex-girlfriend Shkia Perkins, who refused to allow Corneisha to be successful and happy without her. She harassed and threatened Corneisha for a number of months. Shkia had gone to Corneisha's house only a few days before the murder and set fire to her pink Mercedes and Jeep, two of Corneisha's most prized possessions. It is quite evident that Shkia intended to ruin Corneisha's life, and in the end, she was successful in accomplishing her goal by robbing Corneisha of the one thing that was most valuable to her: her life. Welcome to Viral Crimes. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more stories. This story takes us to Atlanta, Georgia. Corneisha and Shkia were in a relationship that was filled with conflict for a total of 6 years. Both of them were originally from Memphis, Tennessee, but they decided to make the journey to Atlanta, Georgia, in search of better job possibilities. Things immediately went from bad to worse as they reached Atlanta, where they were staying. They had a contentious relationship. They were always at odds with one another, and their relationship had become toxic. At some point, Corneisha came to the conclusion that she needed to end the relationship, so she broke up with Shkia. However, Shkia did not agree with this decision and became very angry. Corneisha became the target of Shkia's threats, harassment, and stalking. She employed every creepy and exploitative strategy imaginable in an effort to capture Corneisha's attention. On the 13th of September 2021, Shkia made an effort to force Corneisha off the road. And despite the fact that she was able to escape the collision unscathed, her vehicle had damage on both the driver's side and the passenger's side. She was finally able to go to a secure location, at which point she quickly contacted her friend to tell her about the terrible experience. She messaged, "Fool, Shkia just tried to run off the road," to which her friend messaged back, "What do you mean? She tried to hurt herself or she tried to run you off the road?" Corneisha messaged back, "Yes, she hit my car both ways." On September 25, 2021, a couple of weeks after that incident, police were called to Corneisha's home after receiving a report that a car was on fire in the driveway. Upon arrival, they saw that her Jeep Wrangler had been completely consumed by flames. The fire spread from Corneisha's Jeep Wrangler to her pink Mercedes-Benz, which was parked next to her Jeep. After that, Shkia was arrested and charged with 4 felonies, but she was released on bail after serving just 8 days behind bars. After that incident, Corneisha decided she wanted Shkia out of her life forever and wanted to protect herself and her children, therefore she decided to petition the court for a protection order. A court has granted a request for a restraining order for a period of 1 year. Regrettably, despite the domestic violence, the criminal charges, and the restraining order, it doesn't take long for Corneisha to make the decision to allow Shkia back into her life, which was a breach of the restraining order. Shkia even uploaded a video of her and Corneisha on Facebook on Valentine's Day of this year, along with a message, "Happy Valentine's Day to my sweet and sour wife. Us against the world. Remember that 6 years of toxic love I wouldn't do with no one else but you, my love." Corneisha eventually finds herself in a position to no longer interested in maintaining the relationship, and she decides to move on permanently. Not only was she delighted, but for the first time in the 6-year relationship with Shkia, she felt free from the constant negativity and abuse. She was thrilled about the future as she prepared to move ahead by buying a new house for herself and her children. She went as far as posting images of her new house on Facebook with the caption, "Been in Atlanta going on 2 years. The best decision we could have made. My kids been through hell and back with me. It's only right I give them a life I never had." She was attempting to lead a life that was happy and unbothered. Sadly, soon tragedy would strike. On November 16, 2022, Shkia stormed into Corneisha's home, shooting her in front of her son, who was only 2 years old at the time. Additionally present in the home was Corneisha's mother at the time. As a result of the stroke that she suffered, her mother is unable to assist her daughter in any way. Fortunately, Corneisha's 3 daughters were at school and did not witness the murder. When they finally returned home, they learned that their mother had been murdered. Shkia's wicked and malicious plot was revealed in text messages that she sent to Corneisha before she was murdered. She messaged, "Okay, pay your insurance. My mind is made up. You will be dead soon, so keep talking. That's what I want you to do. I'm going for first degree, not second. And I stamp that. Yep, it's all fun and joke until you're scared for your life and show the police these messages." Perkins was arrested and charged with first-degree murder, possession of a firearm or weapon, and cruelty to children as posted by the Fulton County Police Department. This murder of a young mother was intentional, unreasonable, and committed in cold blood by a jealous ex who was envious and couldn't stand being rejected. On the day when Corneisha was killed, Shkia released a cryptic message on Facebook about starting over again and forgetting the past. She wrote, "This new me ain't nothing nice. Yeah, I changed my mindset. Woke up and realized, let the regrets go. God keep changing me for the better." Corneisha is remembered fondly by her friends and family as a supportive and caring mother of four who put forth a lot of effort to provide a wonderful life for both herself and her children. Sadly, in spite of all the warning signs and her loving and forgiving heart, she failed to take the danger seriously and she was just unable to distance herself from Shkia. But because of Shkia's selfish actions, four of her children will never again have a mother to call their own. Corneisha's loved one recently shared a message on Facebook, "My baby, my sister, my girl. I've been trying to process this all day and I can't. I can't, Nisha. I have no words. I'm so lost right now. My heart is hurting so bad. I'm sick to my stomach. We have gotten so close. Sisters. After Dad left us, we made a promise. We never went a morning without talking to each other." Her brother also writes, "My sister, my twin, my ribs, my mommy, my other half of me. My scar from this is deep and probably can't be fixed. I love you more than anything. I'm supposed to be your protection. I remember you told me you'll have my back through whatever. Now I'm here breaking down in tears." What happened to Corneisha Butler was a tragedy. She finally wanted to move on and create a better life for her and her children, and she should have been allowed to do that. My condolences to her friends and family and to all of those who loved her. She should be here. May you find a way to heal from your pain. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video.